Hi, I'm Alison Miller, and I'm the Education Coordinator for Pacific Shores Region 12. Here in Region 12, we have 22 choruses ranging in size from 12 members all the way to 80 members, and in age from teenagers to nonagenarians. This last year, we lost some members due to the pandemic, as most of you have as well, and we sure do miss them. Geographically, we have members living in snowsuits and members living in shorts, so we have quite a range of climates. Our region stretches 550 miles north to south and 2,500 miles from Honolulu all the way to Reno, Nevada. The distances in diverse metropolitan areas make for interesting conventions and performances. As education coordinator, I'm so proud of the variety of offerings that we host here in our region, both geographically and in different subject areas. We've been all virtual for the last year, but we can't wait to get back to traveling between the green forest of Oregon, the beaches of Hawaii and California, and the deserts and lakes of the Sierras. One of the educational opportunities that we are most proud of here in Region 12 is our law school program, which Julie Starr has already explained has nothing to do with passing a bar exam. I won't steal her thunder or that of Susan Zarchi, our former law school dean, who has put together an excellent video and one that you will enjoy. But I'd like to share with you what our directors have to say about this unusual and popular educational activity.
My experience with Region 12's Law, Learn Arm Waving School began about 18 years ago in 2003 when my director invited me to become an assistant director and to begin attending these twice yearly classes to improve my directing skills. Little did I know this was the beginning of her 5-year plan for retirement. As a tiny chorus in isolated rural Northern California, she knew it would be very difficult to find a replacement director, so she decided it was time to start growing one.
Even though I was a Sweet Adeline for more than a decade when I started directing High Doors at Harmony, I had no experience directing a course before that. So I was really grateful to have the Region 12 law class to be able to really work on those skills.
It's just such a fun day. People that have never gotten up in front start off very nervous, and they love it by the end of the day. And we just have so much fun, as well as a great learning opportunity for everybody. And I encourage people just to come and either just sing and try your hand at directing. You never know, but it is a great way to improve your skills. And it's also fun and no pressure.
You raise your hands and you direct the chorus in that section, and maybe it sounds like what you had in mind, and maybe it didn't. So then the coach steps up and says, what would happen if you tried this, or maybe what's another way that you could convey that, and so you try different things, and it just gets better and better. And then you sit down and you watch other people going through the same experience, and you learn from them too.
These classes, along with my experiences as assistant director, where I could use my own chorus as guinea pigs as my arm waving skills developed, gave me the confidence to accept the position as director of Mendo-Lake Chorus in 2008. But my law school experience did not end there. We were not the only chorus who decided to grow our own director, and a class was added for frontline directors to continue improving our conducting skills, developing interpretive plans, and discussing our directing challenges with an understanding mentor and a supportive peer group.
Directors are very supportive of each other in general. When they get together, there's all this camaraderie, and we're sharing stories and helping problem solve with each other. But we are rarely sitting around saying things like, how do you cut off an S more precisely or artistically? Or how do you go about holding less tension in your body while you're directing? These just aren't really great discussion points. They are things that you need feedback on when you're in the thick of it, directing a song, and that's when all the funny little habits come out that you might not even be aware that you're doing. So to have that outside perspective at that time, I find it really eye-opening.
I think one of the things I learned that's really stuck with me is just how open and forgiving the chorus can be, that they're really here to learn right alongside you, and that if you just continue to demonstrate your passion and help keep them challenged, then they'll stick it out with you as you work on your arm waving skills.
During my 20 years of Sweet Adelines, I'd had the experience of watching and mentally critiquing plenty of directors of varying styles and ability levels. But I soon discovered it is much more difficult than it looks to communicate musical ideas physically, and I had a lot to learn.
I had the privilege of taking the upper level class with Jan Gervais, who asked me to direct to the recording I had brought along of Mission Valley singing Kiss Me One More Time. I, of course, directed every word, every expression, every pause, every transition. And she said, I'd like you to try that again. Only this time I'd like you to direct with your hands behind your back. And that was my introduction to learning to wave my arms in the Region 12 Law School.
And everybody learns something, and there's a lot of love and laughter and fun involved in it. The members of my chorus who have participated as the volunteer chorus, it's a challenge for them. They have to stand up there on the risers all day and sing the same song over and over again, but they say that they like seeing me and the other directors get coached, because they get some insight into why directors do what they do. And some of them have been inspired to take some law school classes themselves and get that thrill of raising your hands and evoking music from a group of people. So yay, law school.
I started off and I was an assistant director in a chorus, and I loved it because it's fun, no pressure, and it's a way to improve. And I've gone from doing that to being a frontline director for several years.
So I am really grateful that our region has been holding these workshops almost every year since I started directing my chorus.
I will be forever grateful to the musical and administrative leaders of Region 12 who developed and supported this law school program, who volunteered so many hours of their time to make it a success, and who provided such a nurturing learning experience for future and current musical leaders in our choruses. I couldn't have done it without them.
I have been the frontline director of Harmony Fusion Chorus in Hayward, California for the 15 years. And full circle, I've been on the law faculty for about 10 years. And it's been great. So thank you, Region 12, for the opportunity to fulfill a childhood dream.
So now that we've intrigued you with our 5-star reviews, click on the next video to experience law school for yourself. Who knew that waving your arms could be so much fun?